And so then our first report this evening, or our only report this evening, is our Link12 report. Dr. Kelly, thank you. Thank you for being here. It's nice seeing you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, this shut off. Gordy, I need your technical assistance here, that someone shut the computer here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gordy Winham. It's a $400 appearance fee, right?
Once in a while, we get a Gordy sighting.
That's the first time that's ever happened, Dana.
First time. The man behind the curtain. Well, good evening.
Hi.
Board Chair Kelleher, members of the Board of Education, executive team, and members of the community. Thank you for this opportunity to give you an update on K-12 online learning program, Link12 Lakeville.
We are so excited to hear this. Well,
I know.
I don't want to speak for anybody else. I'm very excited to hear this.
Good. In this report, I will review Link12's enrollment, the elementary and secondary programming, and the commitment to social and emotional learning. And Link12 Lakeville was created in 2013, as we were talking earlier. And at that time, there were just a few online learning programs available to students. Today, there are over 100 approved online programs in the state of Minnesota. This year, we have a total of 364 full-time students. In 2019, we had 32 elementary students. Last year, during the height of COVID, we had 626 students. And in this year, we have 150 elementary students. At the middle level in 2019, prior to the height of COVID, we had 27 middle school students. Last year, we had 348, and this year, we have 101 middle school students. At the high school level, prior to the height of COVID, we had 65 students. Last year, we had 49 because the high schoolers stayed at the buildings. And this year, we have 113 full-time students. At the high school level, we have 210 part-time high school students from Lakeville North and Lakeville South that are taking 1 to 3 classes this first semester. I thought you would find this information very interesting. We have 145 students that are open enrolled. This is 40% of our 364 total full-time students. This chart shows where the students are coming from. Some of these districts have online programs and some do not. This shows that we have developed a positive reputation in the state for a high-quality online learning program for our K-12 students. In addition, this summer, we did some marketing with KS95 and Facebook to bring attention to our great programs. I believe our flexibility with schedules and high-quality teachers and curriculum attracts families and keeps them with us. Our elementary program has evolved over the last 2 years. We now have 1 synchronous teacher per grade level, 1 teacher for asynchronous for grades 3 through 5, and 1 full-time special education teacher. We have 2 learning models, synchronous and asynchronous. In a typical synchronous day, a student would participate in a morning meeting with their teacher, do hands-on and online activities, complete afternoon intentional lessons, and participate in one-to-one and small group lessons throughout the week. In a typical asynchronous day, a student would do hands-on and online activities, complete intentional curriculum-focused lessons, and have one-to-one meetings with the teacher as needed. Teachers make monthly calls, progress calls to students, and students reach out during the day if they need teacher support. It's a very independent model. We are very fortunate to have had a lot of our building teachers last year who were able to share their expertise on grade level curriculum. We also had many parents share feedback during our focus groups about their child's learning experience. We took all of the information and made some instrumental changes in our programming. We are currently using the K-12 Stride online learning system for our core subjects. We're using Foundations, Wilson Language, and Haggerty for phonics and phonemic awareness instruction, and Writer's Workshop through Benchmark Universe. Our teachers use the Seesaw platform for student engagement, where our students create, reflect, share, and collaborate. And we also use Seesaw for music, art, and physical education lessons, which are created by our very own Lakeville teachers. We are in the process of identifying students who would like to participate in 5th grade band and take lessons with our elementary band teachers. And we'll be offering Spanish lessons with the K-12 Stride Learning System beginning in mid-October. Great opportunity for our students. We are currently wrapping up our MAP testing and FastBridge assessments. This year, we will be able to administer testing online with a camera to assure testing validity. From these assessments, teachers will identify the learning gaps and create interventions and enrichment opportunities. These interventions will include small group and one-to-one meetings with the students. Teachers will also be able to personalize the K-12 online program individually for each student based on assessment data. We are fortunate to have Molly Hamel, our Elementary Gifted Services Coordinator, to assist with identifying our gifted students. Molly supports our Link12 teachers with resources and supports our identified gifted students with small group instruction. We are also offering accelerated math classes for those elementary students in the building who aren't able to get their class in their schedule. This is a great opportunity for our students in Lakeville. We also have a high-functioning IST team led by Angela Schultz. This team formulates plans with Tier 2 and Tier 3 interventions to support students who are having social, emotional, and academic learning struggles. At the secondary level, we currently have 7 full-time teachers and 15 part-time teachers. Some teachers are doing overload assignments. Some are doing part-time Link12 and part-time in the building. We have a good variety of curriculum experts teaching at the secondary level. This year, we are no longer using the Fuel Ed curriculum at the secondary level. It was a bit costly, and it didn't align with our Lakeville learner outcomes as we would want. We are in the process of aligning all of our courses with the buildings in Schoology. This helps when teachers PLC with our building teachers and for consistency when students transfer to and from the building. We are offering many different electives such as band and STEM at the middle level and rigorous elective courses such as anatomy and physiology and AP psychology at the high school level. What makes our high school program stand out as we offer individualized course of study and scheduling for every student. We have elite athletes such as gymnasts, hockey players, figure skaters, and swimmers that need flexibility so they can make their educational progress and maximize their training schedules. It works well for our athletes and other students with unique schedule needs. At the secondary level, we have various ways to support our students' academic needs. Heather Rabanis leads our IST team so that Tier 1 and Tier 2 interventions are put into place so that students do not fall behind. We have 2 teachers who support the students as part of their FTE assignment. The team also looks at MAP testing scores so that teachers can address the students' unique needs. A unique part of our online program is that we offer drop-in day support for students. Teachers spend the day in Link12 classroom so that if students want help with their coursework, they can come by the district office and get help, and then also to socialize with their peers if they're all caught up with their work. At Link12, we believe that building future success starts with developing a child's social, emotional, behavioral, and academic aptitude, especially in an online program. In collaboration with Dr. Clay Cook from the University of Minnesota, Link12 has made social and emotional learning a priority and an essential part of our school improvement plan. This year, we are implementing Character Strong, an evidence-based social, emotional, and character development curriculum where we promote monthly themes and weekly lessons for character development. In September, it was responsibility. This month, it's empathy, and in November, it will be gratitude. So far, the teachers have given us very good feedback on the lessons provided and how it sparks authentic conversations online. We also provide many social opportunities at the elementary and secondary levels, such as Seavers Fall Festival, which we did last Friday, harvest parties, which we hosted this morning in this room, and monthly park gatherings and online group games. So that concludes my report on Link12's enrollment and programming. Can I answer any questions that you may have?
Yes, Terry.
Just a comment, a question. I remember the presentation in 2013, totally different. Totally different. I mean, great improvements in what we're offering. You mentioned that our offerings align with the building curriculum on the secondary level, whereas a kid that would be in Link 12, if at some choice decided to go back into the classroom, they would have an easier transition into that. Is that correct?
Correct. And that's to serve all students who might be coming back from treatment, kids that might have to take a medical break. You know, they can transfer to Link 12, do their classes with us. Maybe it's semester time, or maybe they'll stay for the year, but so far, it has worked very well.
Does this occur on the elementary level, and if not, are there plans to look at that for transitioning the elementary kids back?
For transitioning them back.
Yeah, are we doing the same thing?
Aligning curriculum.
Yeah, are
Aligning
we
the
aligning
curriculum. So that we do hit all the standards. It might not be in the same order that the buildings are. Right now, we are using the K-12 Stride program, which has all of the core subjects. That's going to be very difficult to duplicate. It's a lot of work, so it'll be a huge investment. So right now, we're working at the secondary, and we'll look at the elementary. We are doing the Phi-Ed, the art, and the music courses created by our teachers, so that would be probably the same process that we would use, but that would be a pretty big investment.
I understand.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think that you said the standards are being taught, the same things are being taught, but maybe at different times.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
And my final comment is, I really like the idea of fifth grade band, and especially Spanish, since we don't have Spanish
I
in
know.
the elementary school. That is a great addition to your program.
It is.
Thank you.
The kids are really liking it.
Kathy?
That was going to be my comment too, because, I've wanted elementary languages for, oh my God, decades. Anyway, with the Spanish, so if you have a child that is enrolled in regular elementary school, can they pick that up additionally or not? You know how like a high school student could be in high school and then pick up other courses?
Right. As of right now, that is not an
Okay,
option.
okay.
It's pretty spendy.
Okay.
And so we're only offering one level to our Link 12 students. So
Okay,
that would have to be a budget.
all right, well, let's see how the
Sorry.
success goes for that. I
Yeah.
think
That
that is-
evolving.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
Well-
Sometimes what we do right now changes depending on the circumstances and the situations, so.
Right.
So when this program was put in initially, it was the
Yeah.
first K-12 fully accredited. Some districts had elementary online, some had high school, secondary online.
Yes.
But we were the first K-12
In the state.
fully accredited online school. So that was pretty exciting. But the years we had into play, of course, during COVID, nothing was perfect, but our online learning for our students was so much better, a better experience than a lot. So, we were able to build up to that. And now what you're doing with taking it to the next level with the alignment of curriculum, that's really good, because I know that's one of the concerns that we've always had, is it seemed like a whole separate school, but we have students, like you shared, taking it hybrid and transitioning in and out and using it for a whole bunch of different reasons. I mentor some kids at Lakeville South, and I had a meeting with them this morning, and one of the young ladies was talking about how the online learning, she really liked that, and she would have never been exposed to it before. So it takes a special person to be able to take classes online. It's not a fit for everyone, so I know it's a pretty healthy discussion with parents and students, but I think we're seeing a pretty good success rate with the ones that are in it, correct?
That's correct.
So, any other questions or
No, I'm
comments?
just glad to hear all of your news.
Very exciting.
Yes.
And the students that are here that you showed from other districts, I don't know if I missed it, but are they full-time or are they a mix?
They're all full-time.
They're all full-time. So then that's
Revenue.
revenue.
It is.
So.
Which we don't want to focus on it, but we have to
But
be.
it's
No,
important
but we-
though to
but
have
we
a
have
strong
to
program to
be
help continue to
cognizant
grow,
of-
but it
that's
helps
right.
continue to grow that
That's right.
program.
Part of the equation.
Yep.
Yeah, as that revenue comes in, it can go to build it
So
more.
that's very exciting. So, all right. Any other questions or comments? Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. All right. And then